Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the usage of past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. All of you turn to page number 18. The past perfect. This tense is best understood if it is called the before tense. When we wish to indicate that an event happened before another event in the past, we use the past perfect. Like the past continuous, this tense is used far too often by some students. It is not often that we wish to convey the idea of one event happening before another, and for this reason we do not use this tense frequently. Sometimes it is clear that one event occurred before the other without using the past perfect. Study the following sentences. The lesson had begun when we arrived. Okay. See, the past perfect tense is also called as the before tense, and I have read lot of things. Let me make everything very simple for you. When should you use past perfect tense? You have to use past perfect tense when you are talking about two past actions in the same sentence. To make it clear which event happened first, you have to use past perfect tense. Is it clear, students? If you are talking about two past actions in the same sentence, the first completed action should be mentioned using past perfect tense. All of you look at the book. The lesson had begun when we arrived. So we have two words, had begun and arrived. Two actions. Yes? So if you just use simple past tense to mention two actions, there will be confusion on which happened first. So in order to avoid that, the first finished past action should be mentioned by past perfect tense. So which happened first? The lesson had begun. We arrived, but before we arrived, the lesson had begun. That is the meaning of the sentence. Do you understand, students? So when should we use past perfect tense? We have to use past perfect tense to indicate the first finished past action when you are talking about two past actions in the same sentence. Okay? Then the second point. The past perfect is used with a point of time in the past to show that the event occurred before the point. See the example, you will understand. By 2 o'clock, he had read most of the novel. So in this sense, the past perfect tense is used to show that he had finished reading the book before 2 o'clock. Okay, so by 2 o'clock, he had he had completely finished the novel. That is the meaning of this sentence. But this is the most important usage of past perfect tense. You all have to keep this in mind. Okay. Then the last one is the past perfect continuous tense. This is comparatively an unimportant tense. It is used when we wish to indicate that an event happened before another event in the past, and there is only one difference between past perfect continuous and past perfect tense. What is that? And that event which happened before another event was continuous. Do you understand, students? Let me read it once again. It is used when we wish to indicate that an event happened before another event in the past, and that event was continuous or was still continuing at a certain point in the past. Look at the example. We had been waiting for half an hour when the other team arrived. So two past actions are taking place, and what are they? They waited and the other team arrived. But the first past action was a continuous action in the past. Okay, so in this sense, the past perfect continuous tense is used, right? He had been working for that company for 10 years when he was promoted. Is it clear, students? So these are the usages of past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Now, I would like to make everything clear to you so that it will be easy. See, under each and every tense, lot of usages are given, but you have to know at least a few basic and important usages. So I have written all those things on the board for your better understanding, which will give you the difference between these tenses also. Okay? Now, the first one is simple present. When should we use simple present tense? We have to use simple present tense when you are talking about facts or habitual actions in the present. You should not forget this. Okay? Facts or habitual actions in the present. Then, what about simple past? You have to use simple past when you are talking about habitual actions in the past. Okay? Then, see the next thing, present continuous tense. We use present continuous tense to mention an ongoing action in the present. Okay? An ongoing action in the present. What about past continuous tense? Past continuous tense should be used to mention an ongoing action in the past. Okay? It was an ongoing action in the past. Then, present perfect tense. We use present perfect tense to indicate that an action has just happened. Okay? When you want to indicate that an action has just happened, you have to use present perfect tense. Right? When should you use past perfect tense? To convey the idea of one event happening before another. So if you are talking about two past actions in the same sentence, you have to use past perfect tense to mention the first completed action. Right? Then, past perfect continuous tense. See, it is used to denote an action which started in the past. See, it's present perfect continuous. Okay. Yes. When should we use present perfect continuous tense? We have to use present perfect continuous tense to mention an action that started in the past and continued until the present, and it may continue into the future also. Okay? See, we have to use present perfect continuous tense to indicate or to denote an action which started in the past and continued until the present. And if you want to say that some action started in the past, continued until the present, and it may continue into the future also, you can use present perfect continuous tense. Okay? What about past perfect continuous tense? You have to use past perfect continuous tense to convey the idea that an action happened before another action, and that action was continuous in the past. Do you understand, students? When you are talking about two actions and when you want to say that an action happened before another action which was continuous, you have to use past perfect continuous tense. So these are the usages. I want everybody to take it down. Draw a tabular column and take it down in your English note so that you will find it very easy to understand the usage of all these tenses. I believe you know how to frame sentences in all these tenses, and your learning the usage is also very important. Is it clear, students? Okay. Now turn to page number 81. Change the words in brackets to the past perfect, past simple. Past simple means simple past tense, okay? Or past perfect continuous tense. Question 1. He had forgotten my name, so I reminded him. He had forgotten my name, so I reminded him. After he had finished his studies, he lived in England for 2 years. After he had finished his studies, he lived in England for 2 years. The artist finished the painting at exactly 3 o'clock. The fire already had destroyed. Actually, you had to write the answer like this. The fire had already destroyed. Okay? The fire had already destroyed much of the building when the firemen arrived. She had been studying French for 2 years when she went to Paris. She had been studying French. He took 2 degrees when he was in England. The shop had sold, H-A-D-S-O-L-D. The shop had sold all the bread by the time I got there, G-O-T. She had qualified as a nurse and then got married. She had qualified as a nurse and then got married. I had been wearing that jacket for a year when somebody stole it. S-T-O-L-E. When somebody stole it. She had been cooking the meal for over an hour when we arrived at the house. She had been cooking the meal for over an hour when we arrived at the house. Okay students, so I asked you to go through the previous chapter and chapter number 5 for your better understanding. We shall meet in the next class, and in the next class I will be teaching you how to frame sentences in future tense. Okay, thank you students. Have a nice day.